They have brains.
No, all the top players out there getting their weekly paychecks, what they were.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them are like, man, I gotta roll through. I gotta eat tonight. Like,
gotta get that dough.
I think it's really funny when players are like, well, I wasn't gonna go this week, but there's this like thing I wanted, and it feels like an anime thing where it's like, I have a girl I want to take out on a date, so I entered this fighting tournament or whatever, and it's like,
I can't lose.
I can't lose to the likes of you. We'll see who ends up being the anime protagonist here. I mean, even if one of them, let's say for example that Nanoir is the anime protagonist, it could be like one of those harem animes where they get their butts kicked anyways for no reason, like Konosuba. It's just because it's funny. But yeah, Bayonetta versus Zero Suit Samus, former top picks in Smash 4. Bayonetta not so much, but man, it's been a topic of discussion that Zero Suit Samus is still super duper good.
Yeah, lots of top players. Whoa, that snipe though.
Wow.
Lots of top players saying that the character's still got the juice, and I mean, I could see where they're coming from. Like, she's fast, she's got range, she's got safety. She doesn't have like the cheese I grab you at 30 and you die stuff anymore, but her recovery's still great, her edge guarding is still great. Character's still got a lot of stuff.
It got plenty of reliable kill moves too, man. It got a very quick backer. I mean, you got a frame one jab. And that side B stays out for so long, it's very, very, very active.
Yep, and hits really, really hard in this game.
I think the biggest thing that people talk about when we talk about Zero Suit Samus in this game is the movement that she has, though. I mean, you'll see that Nanoir's, if Kayak here plays Zero Suit to like the optimal standard, is you'll be not necessarily playing for the hit, but playing to avoid Nanoir and play for the whiff.
For sure, yeah. There's definitely a sort of character where like, wow, the up smash also. Yeah. That's a move that got buffed a lot into this game.
Really strong now.
Yeah, Zero is definitely the character who like she makes you want to swing at her, and then she makes you feel stupid for wanting to swing at her.
Yeah. It's like, are you kidding me? Look at all this stuff I have.
Okay. Have you seen my dash speed? Have you seen my 5-meter dash? Like, come on. Have you seen my down B?
Yeah, especially the down B, man. I mean, that thing can do so much. You get kill mix-ups off of the forward throw and back throw. Ooh, that's a tough move to grab the ledge with now, man. That side B is one of the biggest nerfs that she got. I like the use of the down tilt, too, to extend that combo. I don't actually see a whole lot of that being used, but it looked nice. That's death, because Bayonetta is light.
Featherweight this game.
And the boost kick is one of the big reasons she's able to find reliable kills. I mean, when you take into account the grounding on the non-kick down B, on the flip kick, and especially anything to do with the paralyzers,
for sure,
may as well just be a grab setup in Smash 4.
Yeah, especially that charge paralyzer.
Boy, that thing keeps you stunned forever, man. Okay, like the use of the Zero now. Kayak is doing this thing where he realizes, okay, I haven't been using this a lot, so I'll bust it out for a little bit, but then I won't rely on it.
For sure, yeah. Zero Suit can definitely do that. She has lots of different ways she can interact in neutral. Through that Zare, through the neutral air, through back airs, through just dash dancing, honestly.
I think a little bit of the old instincts came out with that down throw. I think a back throw would have been really good to set up at the ledge.
And we're looking for his opening with that instant air side B. Great tool from Bayonetta to break in neutral.
I think the scary thing for Nanoir here has to be that, Kayak is looking to catch landings from Nanoir right now. Ooh, good ABK off the ledge, though. We'll see, man.
Down air not doing it yet, but now Nanoir has him at the ledge.
That was risky boots, dude. All right, Nanoir back at the ledge. We'll see if he tried to wait for that afterburner kick off the ledge that time. See how the recovery comes. Flip jump high.
Yeah, pretty hard to beat Zero Suit's down B.
Kayak could have had a really good situation there if he had taken advantage of the stage control he had. He had Nanoir and lag. He was facing the Bayonetta in the corner, but he ran away, set up his own instead. He's right back to neutral. Ooh.
Nice punish on the dash tag.
And nothing to kill, but keeping it close. Nanoir's just trying to find that killing blow, the connector, like probably into that back air or forward smash, something.
Yep, that is one of the tricky parts of Bayonetta in this game. Is she definitely racks up damage really, really fast still, but sometimes can be tricky to find the actual kill. Gonna be 2% for the up tilt to back air confirmed. Forward throw might do it here though.
Yeah, Zero Suit's extremely light. We'll get that kill. And like you said, she racks up damage so quickly that sometimes you just have to wait for that eventually thing. It's
for sure. Yeah, I feel like so many players, like they see their opponent's percent, like, oh, they're at 100%. It's time for me to stop killing them. Or sort of like to start killing them. But really, I think a better way to think about it is like, how many interactions have I had with my opponent? Like, I've hit them 4 times. Now it's time to start killing them. And I feel like the average high tier, top tier character can do that in this game. Like, if they get like solid combo starter 4 times, like afterwards their opponent should die. And I feel like Bayonetta still follows that rule. Like maybe even less than 4, honestly. It might be like 3.
if you're Lima, who's here tonight, it can sometimes be 2.
Or just 1. Sometimes, you know, you just touch them and you carry them so far off stage that they just don't make it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the character's still really scary in my opinion. Oh, this stage actually is going to be pretty good for those instant air side Bs since there is a lip at the edge of the stage. It's going to reach even lower with those side Bs.
Yeah, really good for Nanoir. You see it right there setting up for it immediately because he knows the power that those slants give him.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for him to catch Kayak dash dancing around.
I'm interested to maybe reveal why Kayak's chosen such a small stage, because I'm aware that Bayonetta has the ability to run away and force you to interact with her, but you know, Zero Suit does the same thing as well. And like we were talking about, her mobility is one of her best traits.
For sure, yeah. And generally, whenever you have a character with mobility, you want to be in a bigger stage.
Excellently done.
Yeah, like that. Like this sort of stage can lead to those sort of situations where like you just get cornered and there's just nowhere for you to go and your opponent catches you and then they carry you up and you die.
Exactly. I mean, Kayak was trying to do that thing that Zero Suit does where he was going to run away and force Nanoir to interact with him, but because the stage is so small, both in blast zones and in the actual size, Nanoir just ended up finding a kill because of it.
Don't know about the stage pick, but yeah, Nanoir is definitely starting to run away with the game. Trying to be cheeky with the call out on my potential down B there, the down smash.
That's the Nanoir. He's like, all right, if I think I can win, then I'll do some way crazy stuff like that.
Speaking of, yeah, why not? Just throw it out. We throw in hands.
I feel like Nanoir's, I mean, he's got a really nice combo game. You know, he just kind of struggles to find the kills sometimes, not necessarily just because of him, but that can also be down to his character as well. But you know, when he's not SDing at 0, he's actually usually a pretty dang good player.
Yeah, kind of invaded a little bit too deep on stage there. Whenever your opponent backs up a little bit, whenever you're like going on stage, that should always throw red flags in your mind. Whenever you're like, it'll be tempting to like chase after them even more. And usually, if you do that, that sort of thing will happen. Yeah,
that's your cue to abort right there. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, Nanoir, at least he's able to make it back. Yeah,
with the wall jump.
I was about to say, like, if Nanoir ST is literally at 0, like I was saying, that would be the perfect illustration of, you know, like, it's an even game at that point. Even though he's got no reason for it to be an even game. He's up by a lot.
For sure. And fishing for the up tilts. And we'll get anything started. Kayak still getting the consistent Zair to grabs. Oh no, down beat the wrong way.
The big problem for Kayak so far has been kind of like what you were saying. It's not necessarily the damage, but it's been the amount of interactions it's taken for him to kill Nanoir. Nanoir has been doing it pretty consistently in 4 or 5 1 interactions, and it's taken Kayak, you know, 7 or 8 of those interactions to win, to actually get the kills.
Yep, which I feel like is partially the character. Like, Zero Suit doesn't have a lot of damage output. Really good KO power when she finds those. We see there on the whiffed down B from Nanoir.
Yeah, it can be tough in this matchup too, because normally she gets a lot off of juggles, forcing you to panic and choose options, but Bayonetta can get out of those juggles really quickly.
And a little bit too short on that up B.
Yeah, relying on the side B is just not a good option in this game. It's not a good tether.
Yeah, definitely have to rely a little bit more on like the down B. So you basically, have like a triple jump as that character, and it's a triple jump with some invulnerability too. So yeah, it might have been a situation there where you could have like down beat and then just down beat directly to the ledge there, or like down beat and then double jumped first. I'm not sure where he actually uses double jump that exchange, but yeah.